Hello, this is Dan Ferrisi, Group Editor, Commercial and Security with Emerald. So happy to be joined today by Josh Blalock, who is Chief Video Evangelist with Jabra, as well as my friend David Danto, who is Director of Emerging Technologies with IMCCA. Topic of conversation is, of course, AI and collaboration systems. It aligns with our focus with collaboration today and tomorrow this season. David, I'm going to toss it to you right now. You want to talk a little bit about collaboration today and tomorrow? Because you are, of course, the editor of that publication, which is done in partnership with IMCCA.
Yeah, sure. We are covering a lot of stories, and the one of the hottest topics going on in any industry right now happens to be the idea of AI. There's a lot of I'll say a hype storm going on right now about what AI can and can't do, and I'd like to try and avoid that conversation. But what Kevin Keeley, who's the author of our piece performing the introduction on AI for collaboration, explains and has explained in many other presentations, is that we've been dealing with AI hiding in plain sight for years. Certainly, Jabra's cameras, the Panacast camera is able to zoom in and look at who's speaking, and all of that is machine learning, is AI based. And now Jabra and GN, their parent company, have got some real AI innovations built into some of their voice analysis on some of the headset sides and some of the contact center. So Josh, why don't you give like a 30,000-foot view of what some of those options are and how AI is working daily in the Jabra equipment?
Yeah, there's a couple different areas in which Jabra is tackling different variations of intelligent features and AI, as we're referring to it, right, within the collaboration space. On the audio side, which we have a very long and rich history in audio, you see Engage AI, the software kind of built for the contact center. There's a lot happening there to assess what's being spoken, the tone in which it's being spoken, and guiding agents and contact center agents in that area. And flipping it over to the video side of things, we have been releasing feature after feature to our video bars, the Panacast 50, bringing new capabilities beyond what the device is already shipped with. Stuff that falls in line with what our partners are doing in the collaboration space these days. I look over at Microsoft, who's got their intelligent speaker category to identify a person by their spoken voice and start attributing those spoken words to them in meeting transcripts and intelligent meeting recaps. That type of capability and the accuracy therein is enabled by features that are deployed on these devices in the room. Right in that same vein, facial recognition is coming out very soon. Again, on the Microsoft side, we've worked alongside them to innovate at that level. And so that's really going to be front and center when we talk about devices, and when we talk about being a part of that story is the ability to sit there and say, not only can we do these things, but can we do them with accuracy and speed across both audio and video. It's not just capturing audio and a face. It's making sure that what you're capturing is 100% representative of what we need to determine is taking place in that meeting.
As you say, I was going to say, it's all about accuracy and speed, as you say. And I know when I speak to people in the integration community about AI, I'm still hearing a lot of curiosity, exploration about managing, interfacing with AI-centric technologies, how organizations, how individuals should be approaching AI. There still seems to be a lot of ideation, a lot of grasping almost about the best way to do it. Do you want to share some of your thoughts, some of your best practices about that idea of managing, interfacing, just approaching AI both on an organizational level and an individual level?
Yeah, when we, from the Jabra side of it, when we've looked at the whole story to a customer, it's kind of started with the platform, right? The customer doesn't come and say, here's the hardware I want to start with. Now let's figure out the platform. They typically start with the platform, and it'll be interesting to see how AI shifts that or changes that at all. Because I think, again, the customer is going to start with a platform that they decided to do collaboration on. That's the strategy within the organization. However, it's going to be interesting to see how much those AI features within that platform start to sway the decision there. But again, it's as a customer wades in and says, what kind of smart, intelligent capabilities do I need my platform to do for me? Do I need those smart transcripts? Do I need intelligent meeting notes and tasks to be created? That kind of decision making and decision process and how a company is going to adopt AI is going to influence their platform decisions. From that point, then they've got a decision to make. Okay, we're now making these investments not just in a platform, but in enhanced collaboration through intelligent features, through smart AI capabilities. We don't want that investment to just drop off because we've now made a significant investment there, but then decided to just get whatever when it comes to the hardware, the interfaces with the people doing the work. And so that's where it becomes important at that stage to say, we've now evaluated a platform that has all the AI and smart features we need. How do we finish that story by making sure that we're bringing accuracy to those intelligent features, that we're bringing clarity to voice and video? And that's where they begin to have a conversation with different providers of hardware, and we like to think that at the end of the day, that conversation is going to land with us because we it's an area that we have excelled in, and again, going back to that long, rich history, audio clarity, audio preciseness, the science behind it, and carrying that over into the video space is just something that, frankly, we do really, really well.
So this is the month of June, and the collaboration today and tomorrow article that we're talking about is going to be out this month for people to see. This is also the month that most of our industry gets together in Las Vegas to see what's going on. So why don't you give us a couple of minutes about what people might expect if they drop by the Jabra booth in Vegas in June?
Yeah, the show was a great show last year in Orlando. Looking forward to catching up with everybody in Vegas this year. And one of the areas that I think is going to be of particular interest to customers stopping by and partners stopping by the Jabra booth would be to see the Jabra Plus management software that we have been talking about and will be released right in time for this month. So that initial stage of managing these devices, managing these features, these capabilities, updates, these features, that's been something that's been long awaited for by partners and customers in the enterprise. So that management software will be on full display, as will the Engage AI software that we were talking about. That is something that we have been seeing in our booth the last couple of events. Our friends that are manning the Engage AI section of our booth are increasingly busy. There's a lot more conversation happening there. So we're putting extra focus and emphasis on the way that these software initiatives within the company, which is kind of a new area for us, right? We've been a hardware company for a long time. We're putting a lot of investment and focus on the software side to bring these intelligent features to life and to bring a more enterprise-ready experience. So I would say those are a couple areas that are going to be of note and focus in our booth there. But of course, as a partner, as a customer drops in, we'll have the headsets, the speakerphones, the video bars, both in a Zoom context and a Microsoft context, that customers can drop in and see them in action, see some of these intelligent features in motion in the booth, which showing off in a booth at an event is not always an easy thing to do, but a lot of these features show really well in these environments. So that's where I'd encourage people to stop by, check those out in action, and do not miss the software emphasis that is going on at the booth this year.
Really, really exciting, Josh. As you say, a long, very storied and respected history in hardware, but you also have that really compelling software story to tell. As we begin to wrap up the conversation, are there any closing thoughts you'd like to share about AI and collaboration systems and Jabra's leading role in this space?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that in general, as a whole, when it comes to AI, caution, right? It's happening and evolving faster than any of us probably like, faster than any of us can keep up with. But the reality is, AI isn't going anywhere. It's not a buzzword of the week. It's not a fad that's going to pass overnight. It's here. It's going to greatly shape and impact the way that we collaborate, the way that we communicate, the way that we get things done. And the more that we cautiously get ahead of that curve, the better shape we're going to be competitively and within our own organizations. So I would encourage customers to, as they go into this, do it with caution, put all the proper parameters and protections in place for your data to make sure you're not letting that sprawl too far. And then make sure that as you start to adopt and really embrace some of these new features that AI can do for you, particularly in the voice and video space, and you're saying, we're going to go with a whole new approach, and this is going to revolutionize the way we work. Don't cut corners there. Make sure that as you adopt that strategy, you adopt the right platform, you adopt the right set of features, the right capabilities, and then at that stage, you adopt the right hardware to enable that experience in its completeness from beginning to end.
Thank you so much, Josh. I really do appreciate your insights on this topic, Chief Video Evangelist for Jabra. And thank you, as always, David Danto, our editor for Collaboration Today and Tomorrow, and the Director of Emerging Technologies with IMCCA, for participating here today. And of course, also for shepherding Collaboration Today and Tomorrow into being the thought leadership supplement that it is.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you for staying with us today.
My name is Dan Ferrisi, Group Editor, Commercial and Security with Emerald. Please do check out Collaboration Today and Tomorrow this month, bundled with your issue of CI plus SSI. We'll see you back here on commercialintegrator.com real soon.